Yeah. Unknown Brain. Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games. Yeah, I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say goodbye.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you frowning, see you looking down and out, coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music. I'm saying
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games. Yeah, I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say goodbye.
Don't know how long we've been out here, and these nights are getting shorter. Lack of energy, I'll conquer. In my soul, this is real. These nights are getting shorter. In my soul, this is real. In my soul, conquer. In my soul, this is real. These nights are getting shorter. In my soul, this is real.
Thin ice, walking on my own. Praying nights, should I let it go? You said that it would change, but you're going home, and I'm losing hope. Da-da-da-da-da. But you would never know that I'm still
Chat, what's going on, baby? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are ready for this one. It's going to be a juicy New York session. I apologize for starting so late. I had to deal with some kids shit, but I'm going to keep you guys updated with this because some people need to get educated. So we're going to talk a little bit about that a little bit later. As you guys can see from this morning, Chris obviously still out of town, so Big Ed is joining me once again. He was back with popular demand. So how are you doing, brother? Oh, hold on. Sorry, brother.
There we go. There we go. What kid shit did you have to deal with just now?
Bro, so Chad, we're going to go into this. And you know what? This is someone who, as I say, you want to come at prop firms and run your mouth. And the first time you ran your mouth, you were drunk and had to apologize. Second time, we're going to make you apologize.
I'm
it's
sorry.
not going to be a good
Who
look.
on earth are you talking about now?
No, bro. These boys want to run their mouths. They better watch it. So, Chad, we're going to get into this a little bit sooner. But before we do that, as I say, we had to sort some stuff out. So, we're going to get into this. We're going to run through a little speed run of the fundamentals and all that.
Okay.
But as always, guys, we are going to open us up with a prayer. And same thing as I did this morning, we're going to throw a little bit of Uno reverse here today. And we're going to have Big Ed open us up with a prayer this morning.
Oh, shucks. Okay.
So, my brother, over to you.
Oh, this will be the first one on stream, too.
There we go.
All right, let's all say the Our Father together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is thy kingdom, thy power, and thy glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. There we go, guys. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I think he's about to play man. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Chad, just let me know about the audio again, if that is good. If you guys can hear us, the audio, this music isn't too loud. But drop an amen. I already see there's more than 2, so we know he is here and present with us, and it's going to be a very, very good trading day. So, Chad, without further ado, let's get right into it. Off here. Let me just fix over my chart there quickly for you guys. Let's go with the DXY. Firstly, fundamentals. Nothing we need to watch out here for today. CAD CPI came out, but I really don't think any of us are trading any CAD pairs, so nothing to really worry about. USD, though, we had building permits again coming out that ever so slightly lower, but again, nothing that I think would really change much on the markets. And then we saw those G20 meetings going on, so pretty much nothing really to worry about. But we're going to go over to the charts and we're going to talk a little bit about this. All right, so let's start us off with DXY. All right, so DXY, guys, when we have a look at this again, we spoke about us being bullish, but again, I said to you very, very simply, if we start to hold at that psychological 106, we're going to see that bearish pressure. So we tried to hold it. We had a very, very good run, but on the 4-hour, we came all the way right back and closed underneath 106, showing us that bearish pressure is still there and bringing us all the way back down to the key level of 105,796, those previous highs. So for me, when we look here again, I said to you weekly pivot, this was going to be the make or break. Once we can break, hold resistance, which we couldn't do, we broke above. Now we're trying to hold support. If this does fail, I think we can see a little bit of a push back down. Once we break these previous lows, I think then we can see a bit of a driving force, at least back to this yearly resistance level for DXY. Otherwise, we can go bullish, but I am leading a bit more to the bearish side today. Now, let's go off to NASDAQ. NASDAQ, again, we are seeing this over here, holding bearish momentum, holding that monthly R1. We traded bearish, we traded back up. Now we are trading bearish again, so no real confirmations yet. But again, if you were here this morning, we spoke about probability and how we are coming further down for these previous weekly lows and this level. Now, the one thing is, again, breaking a previous weekly low and not seeing a pump of volume, for me, it's almost like an all-time high trade. So the fact that it did this and now started reversing, I'm going to be liking the bars. So it's going to be an interesting one there. If this can very simply hold this daily support, I think we are going to see that bullish momentum on NASDAQ. US 30, we're obviously going to talk a little bit quickly about what the cracker is looking for, and that is sales. All right. So it does like the sells. I also myself, I don't mind them, but I actually think there's a level I'm going to wait for before I take that position. Otherwise, if I look at it, yeah, we are definitely bearish. We had the breakaway, exact same thing we spoke about this morning. Unfortunately, not being able to catch this, but again, running away. Some guys definitely in on that trade, so I'd love to see you guys eating it. But coming all the way back down, we are now having this level, and similarly, weekly S1. If this can get back above a weekly S1, holding this level, we are quite extended already as a daily S3. We can see a possible pullback at least to previous daily lows and previous weekly lows, which have not been retested since the breakaways, either one of them. So we can see even that short-term bullish momentum before we continue bearish. Otherwise, we reject already this weekly S1 and we just continue melting from here. So we're going to see what happens there with the cracker. Then lastly, before I give over to Ed, gold.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you. Gold obviously trading bullish. The weekly S1, same thing we spoke about, that was going to become a target for us to test from the backside. Oh, sorry, Chad. Monthly S1. We're trying to speed run this there. But having that monthly S1 and now massive bearish move off of that. In fact, Asia highs, what I would like to see necessarily is actually a pullback, testing the daily R1, holding resistance, and then if we re-break into the Asia range, I'll look for the sells. Otherwise, if this just starts to melt, unfortunately, I don't know if I'd go for that off the rip. There's two little entry levels there before going to Asia lows. Otherwise, as I said, if I don't get that, if this goes back to the daily R1, breaks and holds support, I'm going to look for the longs to the top side and at least to daily R2. So a little bit of a speed run, but that's everything from my side. Big Ed, before markets open, over to you, my.
All right, Chad. First of all, so sorry about earlier today. Today's just been a day. I wouldn't have been able to give you the attention you guys deserve. So I promise we're gonna make it up to you. We're gonna do one tomorrow. We're gonna do one. We're gonna do a live on Thursday. Scout's honor. Okay. Looking at what I'm looking at for gold today. Now, all my high-level analysis is very similar to what Keegan gave you. I am, however, in favor of the sells from this point. So if we do hold Asia highs, hold this level, you can expect, I think you can expect to go down to Asia lows, probably even test that 200 EMA. So that is what I'm going to be looking at on gold, that this is not the turtle wave strat. The turtle wave strat would require me to wait until we retest the 200 EMA, but with a move like this, clean, bounced off the, I think this was the monthly R2, monthly S1. A nice little bounce off the monthly S1, rejection below the daily R1 into Asia highs. I do think the sells are going to be in order for gold on here. So that's what I'm going to be looking at there. On NAS, just how heartbreaking was this? I looked at selling NAS from here after that retest of the EQ, taps me out and then sinks. Lovely jubbly. So on NAS, what I am going to be looking at is a continuation of these sells. I'm expecting maybe a retest of the EQ, but if we break and hold past the EQ again, so if we come up, right, if we come up above the EQ, if we hold this level, I am expecting some bullish price action. However, if we test the EQ again, hold that level, reject, I am going to expect some bearish action. So going to be very reactive instead of predictive on NAS, similar with US 30. We are bouncing off the daily S4. So continuations on US 30 I don't think are going to be as expected. But again, if we do hold the daily S3 here, a little bit of a range with the monthly S2, I am expecting a little bit of a retrace of all this action. So we're going to see what's going to happen. We might still see a continuation sells on US 30. I think they're going to be less likely than on NAS. But if they do happen, if we do break below, what is this major level down here? If we do break below the monthly R1, then I do think in that case we are going to be going down to this key level down here. So that's what I'm looking at on NAS, US 30, and gold. Not looking at currencies at the moment, so that's my plan. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe go for a nice little open range break on NAS. The open range break to the upside would have worked out absolutely perfectly yesterday had I been able to stay a little bit longer. So we're gonna spend some time looking at that today. And that's me, Chad. 2 minutes before market open. Great time. What's the chat saying? On behalf of RCU, I would like to lodge a complaint. The stream was moved without proper correspondence, and we would like to relay. I'm sorry, man. It was honestly, I thought for sure I was gonna be able to have the stream until it was like, hey, you're supposed to be on stream right now, and I was like, there's no way I'll be ready in time. Like the day completely went away with me, so I was like, listen. I'm just gonna move it to tomorrow. Sorry, and there's no way for me to like push the message out. I should put it down on my Instagram or something. I apologize. That was completely my bad. I will be better prepared tomorrow. The disclaimer says whatever says is financial. Hails Nas. If you follow what I say, you will lose money. That is about the only guarantee I can tell you. You will lose money. It might be a little bit of money. It might be a lot of bit of money. Either way, you're gonna lose a little sum if you follow my advice. I follow my own advice and I lose money all the time. So, you guys do with that what you will. Come on, guys. Go on. Your boy messed up one time. Where's no warning, nothing. Was talking about high court from the jump. I hereby issue with. I'm pretty sure Dylan. FSCA is the only one who can issue me a FSCA license. Is FSCA in the chat? Can he issue me a license? Do I even want a license? I feel like a lot of responsibility comes with a license, Chad. I like being able to be like, listen, I'm not licensed. Don't follow me. You will lose money, and then hit a banger trade and be like, I made. Did you guys follow? The guy hits 1K and now he does what he You guys aren't gonna let me live this down, are you? Oh, that's funny. I'm checking now, Hanu.
Sorry, Chad. I'm literally right here. Obviously, market's open. We are gonna see if the cracker is gonna give us something. Round 4. Ding, 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 ding. Fight. Alright, Chad, there is no entry yet, so you haven't missed anything. Sorry, Ed, I know I'm just, everything's a bit rushed here today. But yeah, no entry as of yet, Chad. So, Chad, I'm going to give you one thing. We are obviously meant to be looking for the sells, alright? But I want to see what one thing does as a retest. Otherwise, I might actually go for a buy, being one of the other cracker versions. All right. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna see if a certain thing plays out here. Otherwise, I will be going for the sell with it. All right.
So you're saying one version of the cracker wants to buy, the other one wants to sell?
Yeah, but obviously that's what I was saying. So depending on what market structure does. Then I can adapt to which one I want to see play out.
Oh, interesting.
So that's where we spoke about last week, how I said back to out then where you made a little light bulb go off in my head. But adapting to what it's doing, because both of them in theory, as I said, worked a certain way. One works in a range market, one works in a breakout market. So depending even on what the signal's giving me, and I look at market structure, I would know what the better one is to take.
So whether the okay, I hear what you're saying.
You get it.
What you're saying. I hear. Chad, I'm pretty sure after I helped him out there, he said he was going to tell me what the peach was. I still haven't heard what the peach is. Or at least the cherry. It's like cherries are smaller than peaches. Maybe the cherry is like a smaller component of what this thing.
Well, you saying movement since last week is hilarious. Reminds me of when you said people call buys long term but don't look at current structure. Buys have been getting burned. Yeah, bro. MTA, it's one of those things.
But you know what the shitty thing is? I attempted sells yesterday. I attempted sells. I think I entered around maybe 7 last
Yeah.
night. Yeah, around 7. Did this thing not dance? It put me a little bit in profit, back to break even, a little bit in profit, back to break even. And eventually at like, I think just before bed, like 10, I was like at break even. I was like, I'm calling it. Sex. Does this thing not, like, okay, it would have come dangerously close to my stop at 6 this morning, but then dropped off a cliff at 10:30. I'm like, if I had swung that, if I had swung that.
You need to understand the pineapple first before you learn the peach.
Oh,
that is
there's
the
a pineapple.
secret. That is the secret.
Chad, is it just me or is the pineapple new? We have Miles with type 5s this morning. You have pineapples in the cracker today. There's a lot going on.
You and me in the same boat, Ed.
What, with the cells?
I think he's just going on about the different fruit bowl.
Oh, the different fruit bowl. I have no idea what's going on. I wish I'd held my US 30 cells. Did this thing not just jump off another cliff?
Those cells have just been stupid today.
But like when I saw it holding the daily S2, I was like, yeah, that's my sign. Daily S2, I'm out.
My only thing is that if you take a buy now, like there's a lot of potential for the buy.
The only thing is, I'm not keen on where the buy is right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
it's also a very aggressive move for where the buy is now.
So I'm like, do I wait for a little bit of a pull? But if I see a pullback, I'm going to think, okay, are we selling now? It's like it's in a cuck spot, man.
Yeah. For me, if this thing can get above that 200, it's a very, very good spot. Because it's quite far away from the peach, so it's a bit of a tough one.
Let's see here.
Hey Keeks, I thought you were maybe dealing with that oak that claimed the swing trade on gold yesterday for like 90,000 pips to all-time highs. No, Cam. Evan's on his own little mission. But Chad, so here's the question, alright? Anyone that's traded prop firms, okay? Anyone. So before I'm not going to name people here, but I promise you we're going to rip into this man very quickly. And he's going to learn a second time a very big lesson. But anyone that trades prop firms, Ed, you've been doing prop firms for quite a while for all these things. Mm-hmm. You have to understand, guys, it is a business still at the end of it. Guys, also please know I am watching things. So don't think I'm going to miss the trade. But it's a business at the end of the day. So there is a risk team that's going to manage risk for the company. So if you get a guy, for example, that a risk team will cover when you are hedging, when you want to start doing stupid shit like that, when you're trying to put the odds in your favor. Again, it's like, think of it like a casino. The house has still always got to win somehow, so they need to manage risk. Now, what would you say if you're trading a prop firm? What is good risk management for you as a trader?
In terms of risk per trade?
Yeah.
On average, 1%, and if I'm being cheeky, maybe 2, maybe 3.
So what would you say is being over aggressive then, which is technically over leveraging on a prop firm account?
I would say like anything from 5% up, because that's risking your entire daily allowance.
Go. So if you as a risk team, they see you and go, listen, this man can't actually trade. He's just got lucky because all he's done is put the whole account on one trade every time.
Okay.
You know what? We'll get him to payouts. And because we haven't denied payouts, we will pay you out that money. You're still going to get your money.
Yeah.
But we're going to blacklist you to say, listen, you're not allowed to buy. We as a business can still choose. We don't want to do business with you moving forward.
Yeah, they're the right.
Because you're unpredictable.
What they call right of admission or
Exactly.
right of service.
So you can have your account. Your account's not taken away from you. Just if you blow this account, we are not giving you a new one. So still trade. You still got your payout, everything. Then you want to come and say, we are disingenuous. We are lying. We are hiding things. Right of refusal. There we go. That's if you as a trader are over leveraging, we have the right to say, listen, we don't want to do business with you. Because at the same time, you can nuke us. let's just think of this. If a prop firm, for whatever reason, let's even say we B-book, meaning we take your trades. We go big with a trade you go big on, and you absolutely destroy us. Keep this in mind, guys.
Yeah,
so,
no, you can't A book or B book that.
Exactly. So, guys, again, this is range. Obviously, this is very poor USD price action for an open. But I am still watching it. Just no entry yet. So, if you carry on like this, again, as I say, you've still got your money. You've still got every single thing. What are you complaining about? All we've done is said to you, if you blow up, we don't want to do business with you again in the future, which we have all right to do.
I mean, just don't blow up.
If you go to Ferrari and you treat Ferraris like absolute shit, Ferrari will blacklist you.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
have to do business with you. So
No, I think
why does it make it different if we turn around and say that? Now, the reason I'm saying this is because literally Dylan says that they, so again, for you guys to know, I trade at FTMO purely because obviously I work with Volfunder, so it's a conflict of interest if I trade with them. So I trade with FTMO, the second best option. And in the T's and C's, if you go to risk management, if I risk more than 3% per trade, I will be getting a warning, which they will connect to you and say, we have watched you trade, you're being way too aggressive, calm it down. If you don't calm it down, they will blacklist you and chalk your account immediately.
Oh, they choked your account even.
So for us as Thunder, you still get the account. We just blacklisted you, but you still get your account. We're at least giving you the opportunity to learn from it. So again, that's coming from the biggest prop firm in the world. So please tell me where we are wrong in this instance.
The thing is, if you're the type of person to because he probably hasn't done that once. He's done it a few times, eh?
Yeah.
So
He's only got this one to pay out, and that's the thing.
So he's chalked a few accounts, and
Yeah.
he just got lucky with this one as the. Nah, bro. It's nah. If you're the type of person to trade like that, you're also the type of person to be pissed off that someone has called you out on it.
Now, the best thing for me, bro, is the student is happily fine with it. So this is a mentor student. Again, the student has been contacted.
Oh.
He was let known about this, and he was well aware, and he was like, okay, he understands.
And now the mentor
The
is
mentor is now ripping into us. And again, this takes me back to the same place, guys, because this is where I'll be a bit of an arsehole, and we spoke about this. You should not be mentoring people how to pass prop firms when you have done about 20 tries and barely passed one. So before you want to start running your mouth, let's talk about your trading skills as a mentor, because again, your legitimacy is the first question that's on the table.
I would love to know
So
what this is.
please, guys, we do business properly. Chris and myself are here every day. How many times we've had guys come in here, ask us a question, and we will help you on the spot. We'll make sure support helps you. We are very transparent that way, and we want to be that way. But don't go making stories trying to bash us and make us look like we're these terrible people, and you want to leave out all of your part of the decision. That is not fair.
Who's this person?
I'll tell you afterwards. I'm not going to name and shame them on the stream, but please, guys, we try to do things for you guys. If you want to understand how things with the business work and things operate, understand how it operates before you try to go for someone, because you're full out in the wrong. So I'm kindly just asking that from you guys.
But now, so in this person's mind, they can just full port
Yeah.
accounts left, right, and center, and that's fine. Like it shouldn't be an issue to full port.
Yeah, geez. So he was putting 5% on every single trade. He was putting the account on every single trade.
Lovely.
London took all the volume, yeah. My only thing is, guys, the fact, this was a retest. If this holds and pumps these highs, I'm looking to go long.
Well, Naz is going long right now. So
Martin, if you look on the page here, left side, right side, one of them, there's a little sticker, or you can also use 2Gs, whichever one you want to use. That's always there, bro. That is a 35% discount. That is always there, my brother. Even FTMO will reduce your risk to 1% trade if you over leverage. Exactly, bro. It's end of the day, guys. It's just a business. Now, as I said, that's a little bit of a rant. I'm sorry for that. Let's focus on the trading. But again, guys, just understand how a business and things operate before you try and bash someone.
It goes down to, again, the mindset that comes in forex. But
Yeah.
in what other think of how crazy prop firms sound actually. It's if you give me $500, I'm gonna give you access to the buying power of $100,000,
Yeah.
and you don't think that exchange is gonna come with rules.
No, exactly, bro.
Like I'm giving you what is that? 20 times more capital.
Yeah.
And in exchange, there were a couple ways I want you to use this capital. You almost work for the prop firm.
Yeah.
You're an independent contractor at this point. They're your employer, and they're allowed to be like, listen, here's rules of engagement, clearly stated. There are no hidden rules. If there were hidden scammy rules where it's like they're choking you for a reason they hadn't stated outright, 100% you can be pissed off. But if it's in the terms of service, like, hey, listen, here's the risk management rules, follow this or else this happens.
Garth, no, it's not a TET guy.
Speaking of TUT.
It's a normal guy that's trading. As I said, has a live account. He got paid out. Again, no payout was denied. He got
he
his
got paid out. He got
and
paid
a
out.
big payout. A big payout. Not small yet, Chad. So my biggest argument is you coming for us. And also the thing is you want to tell us we live a lifestyle. We claim to have all this money. As if, like, for example, the individual has to pay you out, not the company. And yet because we hold other people accountable, we must be held accountable. But my whole thing is, but the payout was never declined. The man got his payout.
You got your money.
You got your money, so what are you going on about?
And you're not choking the account. You're just saying, like, you can't buy more.
You can't buy another one. So trade very carefully with what you do with this one.
So you could nuke him again if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Shame.
If
Nah,
they over leverage, that is wrong trading etiquette. He must be chalked. It's only fair. No. Yeah, guys, but he's not in TUT. But though, that's what we're saying. So, for example, and that's what I say, if you go to FTMO, the number one prop firm in the world, they will warn you and they will chalk your account. So they will blacklist you for future and they'll chalk you immediately.
So you're done.
You're done. We've at least said we just stop you from buying more, but you still have what you have.
Crazy.
I'm talking in general. Okay, yeah. No. I agree with you guys. I agree with you, bro. When you tick the box, you accept the terms. Anna, as simple as that is, it couldn't be said better.
Choke him again.
Was he on the podcast with you earlier this year? Yes, he was.
No. Yo, that makes this... That's a lot spicier than I thought it was going to go.
Alright, Chad, we're going to get ready, yeah?
Yo, okay.
Very simply, guys, so if we get the closure, yeah, this isn't a cracker trade, just so we are clear. This isn't a cracker entry. But what I want to see is a close above. I want to see a bottom wick form. If we do close above, I want to see a bottom wick form, hold, and then when we flip, I'll enter.
Let's go. You just blew my mind now. If you'd given me...
Ryan, and you know the best part is that man, again, because you want to come at us, I'll rip into you. This person is a mentor, charging fees, and let alone, let's just put out there, more than what we charge. And he's in our mentorship. Let's just put that out there as well. Because if he wants to disclose information, we can happily disclose information.
Now I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about.
Deliver a club courier service is needed for that trader key. So Ryan, 100%, bro. 100%. TET mentor's getting heated again. Nah, Brian, it's not a TET mentor.
Nah, T2 mentors have integrity.
Ezra, you asking a lot of questions here. South Africa is the Wild West of trading. Yazid, I think South Africa has always been the Wild West.
I saw a video of some American trader whose name I don't know.
No, it's not Shaq, guys. As much crack and little jokes we give Shaq, Shaq's been around in the prop firm industry for a long time. He knows the rules inside and out.
Yeah, he would know.
He wouldn't do something stupid like that.
He would know. But listen, I saw this random American do a little Instagram.
Evan, I know it's not me.
And
Evan, you weren't on a podcast with us, bro. I don't even. No, it's not Garland. Okay, guys, you're asking a lot of questions, but it's not those people.
We can neither confirm nor deny. Anyway, the dude was talking about how traders all across the world can be degens, but he has never seen more degen activity than when he watches South African trading Instagrams. It was like South African traders are the most degen out of them all.
No, God, that's just say as much cracking that as little jokes we give Shaq. It's not him. The man is a good trader. He's been around the block with prop firms. That's what I'm saying. He knows the industry with prop firms. He's not going to go talk crap like that.
Now, who's not market maker?
Oh, Chad.
Oh, that's funny.
I swear the Chad's just like, okay, we're going to go through every podcast. It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. Hey, Chad. Alan might even be... Get it, Peter.
Yo, wouldn't that be funny?
Alright, Chad. We're looking for some entries here.
Come on, open range
I
break.
must say... Okay, now purely again. Now we're lining up with cracker stuff.
Is the cracker still valid 20 minutes later?
No, but I'm saying now we are lining up with the crackers play. So as I say, guys, this is what I wanted to do. Yeah, was not the cracker. But what I'm looking at now, this is lining up nicely.
I rejected that quite nicely.
Yeah.
I'm a much bigger fan of the cells, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, 100%, bro. Just don't drop now without us. Don't go do that massive drop off now.
What broke today? Like what did news come out earlier today? Because even if you look at the 330 volume versus New York Open volume, I feel like something doesn't make sense to me. Oh, Canada's CPI maybe?
Yo, bro, I don't know.
Would that do it? It's perfectly at 330. That's the only thing that came out. It is the US's big neighbors. I don't know. I don't know.
No, Chad, this US study, I think, is it's very extended now. I don't know if you're going to get anything on this. It is very, very extended.
Or
I don't like how it's moving.
Oh, Russia, Ukraine. Okay, that could do it. That could do it.
What's Naz doing?
Putin wants to throw a nuke at you.
Gold's taking some shots now.
Is below Asia yet? The degen in me wants to do the Asia range play on gold. Although it's not part of my trading plan. But do we F around and find out, Chad? What is Naz doing?
Alpha November Golf.
ANG? What's ANG? Who is not market maker? Chad, I am not liking the way the market's moving right now.
Yeah, I'm not liking how US studies moving, bro.
Now I've choked US 30. Naz is slightly better for me, but I'm about to choke her too.
Volume crazy. Perhaps Chris has contacts that have contacts and no contacts who are close to Putin advisors. If you can just contact them so Putin doesn't nuke us all. That was a lot of contacts.
It might take a while. Funny enough, that actually might be a true statement. Because Chris's network is stupidly big. ANG. What are we on about? This is the most boring NY session I've had in a while. Although I don't know why I'm so itchy to trade. I took a win this morning, and I should honestly just be chill and happy to skip NY. You know, I'm still having trouble with Chad. I'm still having trouble with the whole. You sit down, you watch the markets, you analyze, you come up with a plan. And then nothing happens. Like I'm still struggling with the like. It's okay that nothing happened. Like calm down. Don't be. Not that I force a trade. Like I'm not gonna force a trade. I'm at least past that level of degen behavior. So I'm not gonna force something. But I still feel bad. Right? I still feel bad that I wasted my time. I wasn't necessarily wasted, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I really think gold is going to sell off. That's not... What's going on here? Hey, just go 10 lots and see what happens. Putin is finishing us soon. At least we go knowing what 10 lots feels like. I know what 10 lots feels like, Juice. I don't know what 10 lots in the positive feels like. I know what it feels like in drawdown. It's cack. It is absolutely cack. Those are big numbers. Those are big red numbers. I don't like those numbers. Depends on how the 30 closes. I'm assuming you mean gold now. I really think we're gonna have a young little move on gold, at least until Asia lows. But now I don't have an account to trade this on, because I'm not gonna mess with my Turtle Wave account, because that's looking nice right now. And my little experimental Degen account, I think I blew that last week, Thursday, and I haven't deposited anything in there yet, so I don't know. I don't want to ruin any of my serious accounts on the Degen move. Putin can wait very nicely until UT is clock. Dylan, are you hoping to catch a little some on TOT? Catch a little win there. I haven't actually checked what the standings are. I should, when we're done here, I'll see with support and see what the current standings are. Not market maker. Not market maker. What's going on here? You know when you feel like you're really close to figuring something out, but you just can't quite get there. Like someone spilled the beans here, Rex. Do you know what they're talking about? I hate feeling I don't know something. It makes my brain itch. The guy is number 2 on the leaderboard. Hey, I don't know what's going on here. You guys are not on my screen right now. I'm doing a young little, what's this thing? I'm gonna do a little R&D trade here on gold. I'm gonna look at sell stops below the low. And a 500 pip stop. It's okay, I'm not actually taking it.
I was going to say, sorry, Chad, I'm going to put it on edge screen now.
It's a young little R&D. I'm not actually taking it.
Yeah, Chad, again, like, I really don't want to be that guy, but as I said, I am being a lot more strict on my trading. The buys, yes, they do look good, especially the fact that it's holding that 43 psychological level. It's obviously holding this 43,000. So the buys are looking good for a little bit of a short-term reversal. Obviously, I do prefer the sells, but again, choppy price action. I remember someone said it earlier in the beginning, but the fact that you had this move in London, and again, going back to what I always say, you've got one legit move every day. That was the move. So very likely you're gonna get any solid move now in New York.
Nah, I think the indices are gonna consolidate for a while.
Yeah,
we might get a trending Asia.
Yeah, so as I said, Chad, I obviously, guys, I know sometimes it's a bit boring. I know we're so used to the cracker coming and just giving us those trades. But again, a trade maybe not losing is still always going to be better than a trade not taken is always going to be better than a losing trade. So as always, we are traders. Trust me, I want to trade, but I'm not going to try to force something, guys. I'm a lot more strict on my trading now. So yeah, we're going to just have to sit it out.
I'm just going to R&D this just so I can tickle my brain.
The guys haven't turned the leaderboard. We noticed a setback for the comeback. They're talking about the guy who pissed off keys. Guys, so firstly, again, please, let's not get it wrong here. The guy who got the payout, who's doing well in the account, there was an issue with that guy. There was an issue with him. It was him running into his mentor and his mentor being a child and trying to run his mouth. That's what pissed us off. Again, when we've tried to help this man ourselves, the fact, as I said, he's in our mentorship, that's what irritated us. But the guy who's physically at his account, who has the live account, and the guy who got blacklisted, there's no issue with him. I mean, Chad, just again, for example, Kyle. I don't know Kyle if you, yeah. We had Kyle who got, I think, the second biggest payout so far for Vault Funder. And it was the same thing. We said to him, bro, you very aggressive. We had the same conversation with him, bro. Can you calm it down? Guy said, okay, cool. No, shot. You can do that. Didn't do anything stupid. Like, he did calm it down. Got, obviously, his payouts. He had another account. And then that account, I wouldn't say he full sent it, but he did put it down the drain. And then after that, he was just like, okay, after him blowing up his account, he doesn't want to do business anymore. And we were like, okay, shop. So we're just going to blacklist you and move on with our lives. And like, he's been on the streams after that how many times. He still came on the one day joking when Chris was forgiving everyone, and he said, hey bro, you think you can unblacklist me and we can try it again? There's no hard feelings. It's not a personal thing. It's just business, guys. It's the same thing. If Ed came in here and once a month was milking us of R1,000,000, I don't want to do business with you. If I can trust that he legitimately can do it consistently, then we're going to B-book him and we're going to make the million with him. We're going to make 2 million. So we can pay him out 1 million and be 1 million up. But if a guy's inconsistent and you just know I'm either going to get nuked here, as a business, you don't need that liability.
Rolling the dice and just gets lucky a couple times.
I'm very strict with my trades. You just say you don't want to blow your festive money.
Hey, bro, December.
Rix.
December, it's coming.
Sure, bro.
It's got December,
Chad,
boss.
and house shopping. House shopping. Whew. My wallet is crying.
Furniture? Are you doing like furniture and shit? What are you doing?
Hey, see guys, there's Kyle right there. Still don't do no hard feelings. It's all part of the process of trading. You learn and change as you go.
Hey,
that's what I say, guys. Honestly, it's not a personal thing. Like, I think, and that's the thing is, guys, I'm not going to talk out of term here. I don't know. It's not wrong. But even myself, you know what? If a trader could come back later and prove it and say, guys, I've been trading at this prop firm. Here's my equity. You guys can see I've calmed down. You've seen, you can back it up that I'm going to take it easier. We can unblacklist people. So it is just a thing. Again, I might be wrong there, so don't quote me on that. But I don't see why that would be a problem in my books. But again, it's never anything personal, guys. Call me Sherlock homeboy. James, I'm up 79% for the day. Should I call it a day at this point, bro? I would have called it a day at 200%.
Dude, yo, you're good. You've done better than 99.9% of traders today. You're good. Garth, don't know for today. Haven't checked. The top 5, when I checked on today's Tuesday, right? On Monday, hadn't swapped, changed yet. But I'll have a check off the stream.
Gunter, bro. So obviously, I'm not going to disclose information like exact things. They were obviously posted, but I can't say it. For example, with the guy's name. So as you said, Carl's here. Carl had quite a decent payout. And obviously you've got the GOAT of Vault Funder who did $500,000 in a payout. So yeah, we're not worried about big payouts.
$500,000. It's more so how you got the big payout. If it's like no,
just and again, guys, Thingy. Sorry, Ed, I'm cutting you off there, but Thingy again does not saying his name. I think we all know who it is, but just for compliance, I can't say his name. That did $500,000. That wasn't, for example, one massive trade.
Yeah,
he was doing, for example, risking 2%, or not even. Thing is, guys, and that's where he was clever, and that's where you can get away with it. Is he was risking 1%, but scaling in the trades. So he holds a trade for 2 days or whatever the case is, and scales in. So, for example, he's not taking one trade that's 5%. He's taking one trade. That one trade's 3% up. Then he scales in 1%. That trade is 3% up. He scales in.
But he's gone risk free on the initial
and
one.
Then when he takes TP, let's say he's entered 3 trades, but now he's entered 3 trades. Yes, he's entered 3. It initially was 3% on the table. But again, scaled it in, so it never was at one shot there's 3% on the table, and when he takes TP, he's taking 15%.
Yeah.
So that's what, again, if you can do that, again, that is just showing you trade etiquette. It's like, if you look at this chart now, and it's just saying, let's say something stupid. A guy was like, okay, break of structure here. I'm taking a sell. Then you had the pullback, you found support, and you're like, okay, it's holding, I enter another sell. Then the break of the lows. I'm taking another sell there, break of the lows, bang. And let's say now you aiming for the 200. So I know this looks like a lot here now, but I'm just like off the rip here, guys. Like just something basic like that. But now you've had 3 trades. Not one of these hits there, so never had your stop off. And again, once these lows were taken, I would have said both these trades were break even once that low was taken, when the third entry came in. And again, that's just how you manage the trade. So any prop firm will let you do that because you're showing trade knowledge, you're showing trade risk management, you're showing all of that. But you're maximizing profit.
Yeah. See, the thing is, if a trader does that, it's easy to A-book them because you're like, no, man, there's method to his madness. They're consistent.
Yeah.
They have X amount of trades that they've done and they improved profitability.
And again, a lot of people don't see this. This was something we want to do, but the same as FTMO does it. The traders who did very well, they will interview you. And keep in mind, before they even put that out, they've interviewed you behind closed doors.
Yeah.
So I think a few guys still even saw when I did FTMO, I was still on their site thing, where you guys could have gone and checked my review with them, where they asked me my questions and all that type of crap. But it's the same thing. You can go there and they'll literally show you it. They can ask you what the strategy was. They straight up are going to ask you, show me your strategy. They want to see what the method is behind your trading. And they have the right to, because it's in the T's and C's, which you people just don't read. So you have to disclose anything with them. Same thing with your EAs, guys that want to trade with the EA. You have to disclose the EA.
Clever.
Is all vault funded accounts a book? Yeah. Because your equity curve remains strong. 100% doesn't. So doesn't that mean they can just steal your trading ideas? Secret hitter,
Yep.
that is literally what B-book becomes. You become B-booked and the prop firm will take your trades. So think of it like a hedge fund. That's why a lot of places will tell you that is where they eventually give you bigger capital, but they bring you on as a hedge fund, as a trader, and they will want you to trade for them. So for example, I'm not going to go too deep into this, guys, but there's prop firms that they'll give you, let's say you trade 200k account. That's a prop firm account. Now they're going to go to you and they're going to say, listen, I'm going to give you a 400k, 500k, 600k live account, as in you've got 600k of capital. Like you can blow the whole thing. Because they know even now they're going to say, we want you to trade this. You're still going to get a percentage, but we know we can let you be a bit more aggressive in a normal term and say, this guy can put 5%, 10% on a trade. And worst case scenario, he will blow 20%, 30% of the account. But of track history over a period of 7-8 months, he's proved to us, worst case, he goes further than 7%. And then they will start doing that. So yes, they will get you to steal your ideas, but the whole idea is they were actually going to get you to trade for them in the future. That's what your hedge funds are.
That's the thing, guys. Like you, when you sign that contract, you technically are almost their employee now.
Think of it this way, guys. Any prop firm, any trading industry. Think of it like this way. If I told you to come be my mechanic for a racing team, and now I see you, I tell you, okay, obviously go test drive the car, make sure everything's lacquered before we give it to our driver. And I see you are driving circles around our driver. Do you not think I'm eventually going to turn around and say, bro, okay, let's up your salary, but I'm going to put you in the driver's seat now. Same as trading. End of the day, you are still proving yourself as a trader, as a professional market analyst. And if you know what you are doing, do you not think they're going to give you the power to say, all right, we don't give this to people, but here's a $3 million account. Trade this for us. Like, they want to have the best of the best. Each prop firm account is an interview. Manus,
Yes.
beautiful analogy.
That's
beautiful
a good way to
analogy.
look at it. Very good way to look at it.
Think of it that way. That's actually a very good way to think of it, Manus. Every time you go there, your prop firm account, your trading history, all of that, that's your CV you're giving to them.
Secret hitter, because it's not your money. If you blow it, you haven't blown a cent of your own money. That's where prop firms and all that come in handy. It's none of your personal capital is ever on the line. If you do hit a rough patch, a losing streak, whatever it is, if you've already gotten a payout from it, you haven't lost anything but time. Whereas if it's your own money, you've put R1 million in it, like you're down a literal R1 million that you used to have and now you no longer have. Where if it's $100,000 account and you blow it, you blew a hypothetical $100,000. It wasn't actually money you had in the bank.
What do you think the payout will be? It's crazy stuff, bro. It's crazy stuff. There's guys that, for example, I know have got to the point where they trade, that they've got shares in the company. So
Hectic.
it's obviously, remember, now what you do in that stuff that's not, it's not on the menu. That's the secret menu items. That's the stuff where
Can we
remember, you hold it, you as the trader, you hold the cards now. They want you. So you put your offer on the table.
Can we invite you into the back office? Come chat to the big boys. Okay, my little R&D trade did not work out on gold. It's a good thing we didn't actually enter that. I hope none of you did, because I wasn't in on that.
Yeah, secret is, like I said, not all of them do that, but there is a few guys that have got that offer before. I'm not saying Evolve Thunder, not Evolve Thunder, but I'm saying other places. By the way, Keeks, did you guys get started with that TikTok issue? Brother, I'm not even lying to you. We haven't actually really looked into it again. It has just been absolutely crazy. So, yeah, it has been, it's been a wild one. We're going to start looking into all of our new marketing platforms and stuff like that probably early next year. It's just been wild.
Do you feel like there are not enough hours in the day? Like the last month, I felt like I get to the end of the day, it's like...
I feel like an hour is turned into sort of 60 minutes an hour. It's like 10 minutes an hour.
Yeah.
So Keegan, you also at FTMO, how are they, if I may ask? Brother, there's nothing I'd complain about there. They are very, very strict. Like, if you've traded at multiple prop firms, I promise you, the strictest one you will ever find is FTMO. But again, they've proved everything they need to prove to be around, to do things the right way. So to a point they can do it. Again, they can always be picky on who they want to do customers, do work with, offer their services to, stuff like that. So again, hence why their prices are almost the most expensive. Hence, they never do specials because they don't need to. The product sells itself. But yeah, they are very, very strict. Very, very strict. Especially when you get to the live phase. Especially the live phase. I just forgot to reach out to get it sorted. Brother, honestly, we also forgot. So, I mean, yeah, just pop us a message. I mean, we can chat. But we also kind of forgot about it and life just got busy.
Well, what issue are you having?
The whole thing with the marketing and running the ads and all that on TikTok. Alright, Chad, I'm not going to really waste your time again. There's nothing here. I'm not liking. This thing's up and down. I mean, we're back to 43. Now this thing's taking off like a rocket again. I just don't know anymore, Chad. I'm not going to waste and sit here. As I said, as much as I want to trade, guys, trust me, I will really want to do. I want to make money. But I'm not going to throw money away unnecessarily.
No, we are barcoding here.
Thanks, man, for the info. Appreciate it. Anytime, Justin. Anytime, brother. Ed, I don't know. You still looking for something, bro?
Nope. Not at all. I am looking to go gym 2 now.
Alright, we're going to go full screens. Again, a little bit of an up and down session. Market's super choppy. So unfortunately nothing there. Ed, thank you for joining me again today, brother.
Always, always.
Then, guys, just a little heads up. US 30 wants to make moves tonight again. Yeah, Garth, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. But a little bit of admin. Chris is back, so obviously things will be back to normal in London tomorrow. New York session, guys. I might not be here. I might literally be here for the cracker, take the cracker, and leave. Otherwise, I might not. We've got a lot of end of year stuff happening. So I need to head out to a shoot we got going tomorrow with the boys. And unfortunately, we just have to do it after work hours. So I need to be leaving here like 20 past 4, 4:30. So obviously, that's the middle of trade. So I might not be here. Maybe Chris is just going to land it himself. We'll see what happens in the morning. But obviously, Chris knows how to take the cracker. So if the cracker gives you guys setup, he will still take it for you boys. Well, you men, you boys and girls. But that's just a little bit of admin. Otherwise, as always, guys, we're going to see you on the other side of everything. It is only Tuesday. So again, there will always be another trade. As you always say, guys, if you miss your taxi, you don't run after that taxi. You just wait for the next one. And think about that when you take your trades. So as always, guys, I'll see you tomorrow or otherwise the next day. But as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby.
Cheers, Chad.
They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found, and you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the